Happy Vlogmas Day 2. Today we are going to make our little shopping list of the decor that I want to look for today, and then we're gonna go shopping. So I actually went to the thrift store a couple days ago, and I went with the same intention of like looking for certain things like to decorate for Christmas. So I am gonna include some of that stuff at the end when I do the haul. And then in tomorrow's video, we will actually decorate. So stay tuned for tomorrow if you want to see how it all comes together. But right now, before we do all of that, we need to go ahead and do like our list and try to go in with an idea of what we're looking for. So if you missed yesterday's video, it was kind of just like going over decor that we currently have and kind of like trying to get the vibe of what overall look I want to go for. That's kind of what I'm going to be basing this list off of. So if you want to check out yesterday's video, go ahead and do that. The first thing is, well, I'm always looking for more taper candle holders. And as much as I want brass ones, I actually have a lot of clear glass ones, and I probably should take a look at the ones that I have that I'm not currently using and see if I'm interested in using them or if I'm kind of wanting to maybe move on from that style. I'm doing a DIY on some of my other glass things to make them look like amber glass. So I'm just gonna make a note, taper candle holders, brass or glass. And those aren't the only things, like I'm definitely not limited to those. If I find a cool one made of ceramic or something, I would totally get that too. So I also just wrote down vintage pillows. I had one on my Pinterest board that was like this really beautiful like needlepoint pillow, and I would love to find that. I did find a vintage pillow the other day at the thrift store that you'll see at the end of this video, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. But I still thought it was nice. So we're gonna see if we can kind of DIY it just a little bit to make it better, but I still would love to find a needlepoint pillow or something really special like that. Same for a stocking. Right now, Rosie, my daughter, is using a stocking that I got in high school, and it was like $3. It's not really very nice, and it's not very big. Not that I need it to necessarily be big, but you know, it's just not exactly what I want. So I either want to try to find a vintage stocking, or if I can't find one today, because I've been looking for a while, then I'll just go ahead and get like a plain stocking and then I'll embroider it myself. It won't be like the masterpiece I'm looking for, but I think it'll still be sweet. So we'll look and see what we can find. Let's look for brass, like animals, or wooden sculptures like Santa or a reindeer. I definitely want to be on the lookout for ornaments, just like I always am. I either want vintage or are you noticing a theme? Vintage everything. I want vintage everything. Either like really special vintage ornaments that I really think is going to fit the look, or I would also be willing to do just like some plain to DIY, because we are gonna do some DIYs here in a few days, and I already have some ornaments that I want to do. A sleigh, I would like to find like a little sleigh or sled to put by the tree or something. I'm gonna go to the thrift store, but I'm also gonna try to go to Home Goods as well. So if I can't find some of this stuff at the thrift store, I might get it from Home Goods. Either taper candles or Christmas candles. So I also just went ahead and wrote down ribbon. I have some ribbon. I've been looking for ribbon, but if I find any pretty ones, I want to snatch them up. Teacups to use as, I have on my Pinterest board, like to use them as candle holders with little pine sprigs inside. I don't know. We'll see if I can find some good teacups. I've been looking. I haven't found any, but if I find some, that'll be a DIY as well. And so then I also need to look just for little pine sprigs and stuff. I probably will find this at like Joann's or something like that. I want to find some velvet cloth for, again, a DIY. I'm gonna look at the thrift store. I doubt I'll find any, but even like if I can just look for like a velvet dress, we'll see what we can find. That's kind of what I'm gonna be looking for. It's not like a super long list, and it's not super like specific either, because there's really just not that many pieces that I'm specifically looking for. I feel like I have a lot of the things that I really want or need, and if like some of these, like a sleigh or like a little sled, I don't really have. I have a really little one, but I want one I can kind of like set on the floor. But even if I don't get one this year, then maybe I'll find one next year. So, or maybe we'll get it discounted after Christmas. We get a lot of decorations that way. So I'm not like putting any pressure on myself. I just want to see what I can find. Ones that are more like red and gold. Oh, that's good. $3. I think I gotta get it. Color's half off, so I'm gonna get it. And I already found this green one that's 75% off $5. And I'm not sure about this one anymore because I found those other two, but I thought that would look cool, like wrapped around some ornaments or something. Not sure. Guys, no way. This one as much, but I haven't been able to find these anywhere else, so I'm literally stuck. I do like this one. loading up a bigger item that we're gonna get Rosie as a gift, but we pretty much scored there. We got stuff. I didn't even write a couple things on the list because I was like, well, for one, we don't really like need it, but most of all, I just doubt I'm gonna find it because I've been looking for this stuff for so long and I haven't found it. So I'm honestly stunned. I'll show you everything when we get back to the house though. So I feel like we had a very successful trip to the thrift store today. I did not get the chance to go to Home Goods, but hopefully I'll go here soon. I really think the only thing that I need to get is a stocking for Rosie. So I'm gonna look just as soon as I can, pick that up, and then obviously like if they have anything super special, I'll hopefully get that too. I'm just gonna give you this haul for now, and then hopefully I can just run to Home Goods really quick. So I'll start with the stuff I got a couple of days ago, which I did just go ahead and include that footage because there wasn't that much of it. I found this pillow, which on this side like says toy store, but on this side says antiques, and this is the side that I really liked. It has like a wooden horse and some little Santas. It is ripped though at the seam. Yeah, it's ripped right here. So I think I'm just gonna try to take this whole ruffle off and then sew it back together. We'll see. And I got this for $3. It may have been on sale, I can't remember, but I think it was just $3. While I was there, I also picked up a few like place settings, or I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna use them to decorate, but I just feel like having an abundance of textiles is huge. So I don't actually remember how much these were, but I think they were just about $1 a piece. So I got this one. It's got like red and brown and cream in it. And then this one has the same like red, brown, and cream, but with also some green stitching. I don't know if you can see the green. And then this one is obviously just green and white check. And then I also picked up some warm white lights. They're kind of big and they're like the quilted lights, but we don't have any like this, and I just think they're really pretty and kind of give a vintagey look, so I'm hoping to use those. Not sure where, but I'll find a place. So I'll just show you what I got today. Oh, actually the other day I also got one of these little bread dishes. We actually now have 4 of these because I just got one today as well. Just says Season's Greetings. This one was $5. I usually get them ranging from $3 to $5. I think this is one of the more expensive ones. I'm just gonna kind of make little gift baskets for a lot of the people in our family with these little bread dishes. I'm gonna use parchment paper, even though we're gonna clean them really well. I'm just gonna use parchment paper to line it while it's cooking. Just, you know, because some people feel different about eating things out of thrifted dishes, especially ones that don't look the cleanest. So yes, so now we have 4 of these, and they just, I feel like, make really cute gifts that you can kind of keep passing on, you know, the next year. They can bake bread for somebody else, whatever. And then we have little jellies that I canned earlier this year that we're gonna give away with those gifts as well. So those are those. And then I also just found this little piece of remnant fabric from Joann's. Yeah, it's just like this green. Oh, it's kind of stained. It was only $1. But I don't know. I figured I could use this for a DIY project at some time. I don't know. I just thought the fabric was pretty. So we'll see. I also got 2 velvet dresses just for the fabric. So this one's kind of like a cranberry red color, and this one is like emerald green. They were both pretty thin fabric. This one's a little bit thicker than this one, but I feel like we could probably use these for our DIYs. So they were both marked $5, but this one was only $2.50 and this one was $1.25. So I feel like I got those for a really good price, and hopefully they'll be really good to use for the DIY. And then, okay, so I've been talking about the pillows that I wanted to get, and I found obviously this pillow a few days ago, which I like, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. But then I found a set of 2 large pillows like this at the thrift store today, And I didn't like the other one as much. It was a little bit too like folky, country. I don't know how to describe it. It had like a snowman with a or like a star with like a blue button. I don't know. It was just like a style that I don't usually particularly gravitate to. But I thought this one was pretty good. I think the Santa looks pretty funny. So I got that and it was $3. So need to throw that in the wash. And then I found this pillow. I was honestly stunned. Like I said, I've been looking for pillows like this forever. Even at this thrift store. I've been to this thrift store recently and haven't found these. And I found this. It's like little carolers and a horse-drawn carriage and a little cottage. It's very cute. Obviously, these are like factory manufactured. They're not like handmade or anything. But I just thought that the vibe was so nice. It was so pretty. It was also $3. And then I found this tray. It's like a mirrored tray and it was $6, but it's really heavy and it's pretty old. It's vintage. Not sure how vintage, but definitely vintage. And I'm not sure where it originally came from, but it was just really pretty. Has like this gold brass and I really liked the shape of it. It's kind of like this elliptical shape, but it has this extra little round piece. I really liked that and I thought that that would be really pretty to like set a bunch of my brass candle holders on and stuff. Speaking of candle holders, I found this little one for $1. This little ceramic one. I don't have any ceramic ones, so it was really funny because earlier I said if I find a ceramic one that's really pretty, I would totally get it. And I thought this one was really precious. I don't know that I'll put it out for Christmas. Maybe it'll just like find a place on a shelf somewhere and live there regardless of what season. But I just couldn't pass it up. It was very, very cute. And then I also got this ornament. It's just like this gold wire with actually kind of like dark blue or maybe some blue and green. I don't know. I can't really tell. But it just has like this dark beading on it. But I just thought that was really pretty. It looked maybe not super old, but maybe like 20 or 30 years. Like it looks like something from my childhood maybe. I don't know. It could be totally modern. I'm not sure. I just thought it was pretty and I got it for about $1. So I feel like that was a good enough price. And then the last thing. Okay. I told you guys I didn't even put this on my list because I was 100% sure I would not find it. I actually found 2 tree skirts. Like, I don't find tree skirts at the thrift store, especially vintage ones. But the other one wasn't vintage. It was new. But this one is vintage, and I'm honestly stunned. And it was, like, not an ugly vintage. Like, well, I don't think it's ugly. I think it's really pretty. But it's, like, this quilted style fabric. It has this, like, check design. I just thought that this was really, really pretty, and it's actually reversible. The other side is these candy canes, and there is actually at least one stain on it, but it was small, and I felt like I could get it out, or at least like it would be covered. Yeah, it's like the smallest little stain right here. There's just like a small little stain here, so I felt like that was something that I could redeem. But I don't know. I just, honestly, I really, really love this. This is probably my favorite thing that I have found debatably all year. I'm not sure which way I'm going to use it, though. Like, if I'm going to do the white side or the red side. Well, that'll probably be, oh, the red side is so pretty, though. It's like, I don't know. I'll look at one side and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. But then when I flip to the other one, it's like I'm shocked at how pretty the other side is. I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm definitely going to clean this, and somebody kept it in such great condition. It's so nice, and it was $3. Guys, that's epic. So that is everything that I got. I feel like I got pretty much everything I was looking for other than the stocking. There was a couple other things that like a sled. I really would have loved to get a sled. But other than that, I mean, like, I feel like we hit the jackpot this year, so we can watch the vision come together tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in the next one for decorating our home for the Christmas season.